Greetings, salutations. My name is Colin Moriarty. I'm senior editor of IGN. I'm here to show you a game called Another World. You might also know it as Out of This World, depending on where you live in the world. It came to PCs and various consoles starting in 1991. This is the 20th anniversary edition. Now, you might be a little confused because it's 2014. That would mean the game came out in 1994. Not true. This is basically a port of the 2011 20th anniversary edition that has come to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita. And this is basically just a complement to my review, which you may or may not have already read or be reading or will read in the future, or maybe just ignore completely. Another World is a very well-remembered game, very well-respected. The thing is that I don't like it at all, and I gave the game a 4. I think it plays poorly, and I don't think there's any excuse for that. But I want to show you the intro of the game so you can kind of get a little idea of what you're getting yourself into. So we'll use, let's use the original. So basically, you're a scientist. You get transported after some sort of accident in your laboratory to another world, hence the name of the game, and you have to kind of try to escape. The game is basically a mixture of kind of action platforming, puzzle gaming, a little bit of an adventure kind of gaming slant. It's definitely showing its age, and much the way I feel about Dragon's Lair, the early 80s kind of interactive adventure game. I just don't think these games hold up. I think a lot of it is kind of blinded by nostalgia, but that is my opinion. You might feel differently. You can decide for yourself. So our character's name is Lester, and he's kind of just entering his laboratory now here as we begin the game. He's driving a Ferrari. He must make a lot of money. Good for him. He's an educated dude, deserves to make a lot of money, no doubt. So his study has to do with a particle accelerator. Things are going to go all according to plan. I love the YN prompts. It brings you back if you're old enough to remember that kind of stuff with your old DOS running computers. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh dear. Lester's getting taken to another world. Alright, we've seen enough. Let's skip all of this so we can get into the actual game itself. So this is where you gain control. You emerge. Now, as you can see, before I even advance, the graphics are absolutely beautiful, and I think stand the test of time. Now, these are have been retouched and stuff like that, but I think the game's ambience, I think the game's story, without really saying anything, without really telling you anything, with no conversation going on, any of that, does a really nice job of portraying itself. It's just the way the game plays that I think is the problem. It's just not very good. It's very stiff. It's really quite annoying, actually, at times. It's very frustrating. So let's go this way. Now, we can do two things with this guy. I'll probably just die even showing it to you, but we can just jump over him if we want. But we can go back, and we can actually duck down and use the X button here to kick him if you want to kind of get rid of him that way. This might help you later, so you may want to actually just do it now. Let's see if we can... Nope, we missed him. Whatever. Let's just go. Here, kind of ninja kick him. Ninja kick. Ninja kick. And again, if you want to jump, you can do that too. But get rid of him now. Might make your life a little easier in just a moment. So we're here. And now we want to run. Now, because you made it a little easier for yourself before and those guys are no longer here, you don't have to jump over them. And here, we're going to jump and hit the rope. That stops the enemy from getting you. And then you're going to run back this way. And again, because you got rid of those enemies before, you don't have to jump over them. You keep going. And now these creatures introduce themselves, and these are basically the inhabitants of this mysterious planet. You can kind of see their city in the background. Lester doesn't want any trouble, to be sure. So Lester gets wasted there, or so you think. But now he finds himself in a prison of some sort. So what I'm doing here is I'm shaking, I'm rocking the back and forth with the D-pad. And this lets me out. Now I can pick up the gun. This is my friend. Now I got wasted there because I ran over too far. So now you can see a little bit about, just press action to continue, just press the X button, and you can do it all over again. So we'll try one more time, just kind of show you what's going on. You're going to die a lot in this game. It's very frustrating. I got frustrated really quickly. I just ended up using some sort of video walkthrough to help me through it, as I didn't experience it back in the day. I was more of a console guy. Even though this was ported to console, I never played it. I was eager to play it because I heard so many good things about it. I just do not agree with those positive assessments of this game. I think it's an incredibly frustrating game. For all the cool things it does right and for as ahead of its time as it is in many ways, there's just no excuse for the way it plays. Like, I don't understand why it has to play this way. So that's a little bit annoying. So I wasted that guy there. Let's see if I can continue forward here. So he wasted me again. So anyway, you kind of get the idea here. This is another world. And it's, you know, again, mixes up kind of adventure gaming with some platforming, with some puzzle solving. It's just not really very good. But you might disagree, and you're more than welcome to do that. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that do. And, you know, if you're interested in the game or want to try it for yourself to kind of make up your own mind, you're more than welcome to do that. Or if you have fond memories, of course, of the game, playing the game as a child or whatever, more than welcome to, you know, check it out. It's actually very cheap. It's on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita. It costs about $8, and you get all 3 versions for the price of one, which is kind of cool. And I've been trying to remember to do this, and I keep forgetting when I did Guacamelee or Pixel Junk Shooter Ultimate. I want to show you guys the trophies real quick, because I know some of you guys care about that kind of stuff as well. So we'll just kind of go up here, and I'll show you what's going on with Another World's trophies. You know, so if you're interested, you know, they're all pretty common and stuff like that. A few rare ones down here, but you basically get them all just for going through the game. So if that interests you, there's that as well. So anyway, thank you for watching the video, and you know, let us know what you think. Of course, if you disagree, I'm sure a lot of you probably will with my assessment of the game. And if you know, you're interested in trying it out, again, it's cheap. You can try it out with very little financial consequence. But you know, my suggestion is you probably spend your money elsewhere. Anyway, for more on all things PlayStation, keep it tuned to IGN. Beyond.